I'm going to show you how to make an interactive table of contents up next on Gifted Guzman. Previously on Gifted Guzman, we talked about creating a digital journal for your classroom, whether that be in your science classroom or your ELA classroom or social studies or math or whatever classroom you've got, you can create a digital journal using Google Slides. So one of the things that I wanted to show you today was how you can create a table of contents in this digital journal so that students can actually jump directly from a section of the table of contents down to something where they have maybe notes that they need to follow up with, or they have an assignment that maybe they didn't finish completely and you need them to finish something on that page. So it's just a good way for them to be able to jump through the slides and get to where they want to go. So let me show you my screen. And I'm going to show you, here's the science journal that I set up, and several of you have contacted me and have gotten this template from me, so thank you very much. I appreciate you going on this journey with me. And on this first page, this is where they're going to add their personalization and everything, so I'm not really going to worry about that. And then the next page is the table of contents. So you'll see here on the table of contents that I have the page number and I have the content. Well, what is the content? Let's look at the next page. This page is the About Me. So I can see these little numbers right here by the slide. So that tells me that that's page number 3. So I'm going to put page number 3, and the content I'm just going to type is About Me. Okay. And you can choose, the students can choose if you want it to be in the middle. They can come up here and they can choose that it's aligned in the middle so that it's that way. They can align it to the right if they prefer, to the left. It's completely up to the user how they align it. It doesn't really matter. Then on page 4, I can see that it's the title page. And so I'm going to put 4 is Unit 1, which I happen to know for 7th grade is cells. So let's just say that it's cells title page. Okay. And then I can go down, and here is 5, page 5, and this is going to be the cells vocabulary. And do you see how you can see on the left side of the screen the different slides that are in there? If you keep scrolling down, if I had more slides, I could keep scrolling down. So I can see page 7 is notes, page 6 is some more vocabulary, and maybe I had them duplicate this several times. So maybe 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 is a vocabulary Frere model, and then 11. So I wouldn't have them work on the table of contents until they have things put in there. I'm just showing you so that you get an idea of how this works, okay? So here we go. We have our table of contents set up. And let's say they want to jump to these individual pages directly from the table of contents. Well, how exactly do they do that? Just like this. You're going to go to the page number in the cell in the table that's created, and you highlight the page number. So you should see that I'm using my cursor and I'm left clicking and I'm dragging across there and I'm highlighting that. Okay. So I go up here to this link option. I'm going to insert a link, and I can insert a link to any kind of file that I want. I can paste the link, or I can search for the link, or Google has this fabulous thing that they allow you to do where you can link it to slides in the presentation. So if I click on the little arrow here, I can go to next slide, previous slide, first slide, last slide. If I keep scrolling down, slide 1, slide 2, slide 3, oh my, apply. Then I can go to 4, highlight, link, slides in the presentation, scroll down, slide 4, apply, highlight, link, slides in the presentation, slide 5, apply. And I just keep doing that, okay? And then when I want to go to this, I simply click on here and it takes me straight to slide 3, okay? Now, you're probably thinking, well, if I'm adding in a bunch of table and contents, this is going to change everything. Yeah, it will. So I would suggest that you duplicate the table of contents numerous times so that you have it in there several times. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 options here. So I would probably do at least 4 or 5 pages of table of contents before I get the students started. Because then if I'm going here, wait, what? It does it for me. That's right, it does. It remembers what slide that is. So if you add slides in between, and let's say they had to do the about me and they needed it more than once, and then they come back to the table of contents and they need to go to the title page, it knows where it is. It remembers where it is. Isn't that fabulous? That is just amazing. Don't you love Google? I do love Google. Thank you, Google. Shout out to Google. I'm not paid by Google to do any of this, but I just love it. And so I wanted to show you, it really is that simple. You're just going to add the table of contents. You're going to link it to whatever page, and as you need to duplicate things and add things in, it's going to do that for you. So I hope you enjoyed this really quick tutorial. It was just super quick and easy, but how to do an interactive table of contents. This should really help your students out so that they can jump to things, so that they can look at their notes if they have to go over something, or so that they can add things in as needed on assignments. So I hope you enjoy this digital journal, and I hope you use it in the upcoming school year. Check me out next time for some more tips and tricks. Thanks. See you later.